is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Jordan. Drops in the three.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Ilgauskas gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the dunk by Jokic.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Levine. Wembanyama, high post. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Nowitzki. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And they're running. That's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pippen. And he jams it home with authority.
You know, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, creating off the dribble.
Outside Ingram. From behind the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Over to the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. In transition, here they come. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Left side Curry. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Memphis missing. In transition, here they come. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use.
Pass to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Memphis. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. George for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain. Down low. Here's the hook. They get it again. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And the visitors call time here. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now Doncic. No points so far. Pass to George. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Yao. And that one is stuffed right through.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Here's Bird. Count that bucket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
to George. Antetokounmpo outside. Spins. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're on the break. Pass to Bird. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
Here's Jordan. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Jordan's got 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. They double team George. A deep 3. Now shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Bird. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there he can do it when he needs to.
Here's Porzingis. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Ingram on the wing. From the arc. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. 9 points in the game.
Ingram came into the league with an elongated shooting motion. They're working to tighten that thing up, and he's making some progress. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
From deep, Jordan gets the 3 to fall.
How about that for a response? Gotta love seeing MJ fire back with a 3 of his own.
On the wing, Levine. Pass to Ilgauskas. Ingram with a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, VA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Yao, good.
Showing some real confidence right there. How about the quick shot and touch from Yao Ming?
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the play.
Takes a 3. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
A solid threat from deep. I like when Levine is looking to let it fly from there.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Ingram. Driving inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
They set the pick. Left side, Levine. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Ilgauskas. Outside for Wembanyama. From downtown. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Jordan goes in. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 14.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Ingram with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Ingram with the ball. He's got 11. Here's Levine for 3.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And here's Jokic outside. The fadeaway. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Memphis ahead, leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading by 7. Outside Curry. Leonard outside. Offensive rebound. Another shot. No good on the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Bird. Counted from distance.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
The ball goes to the Milton.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
We talk about the feel for the game, and Simmons has it. So adept at cashing in on what the defense gives him off these pick and roll sets, and that's not as easy as he makes it look.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He buries it from 3. And Memphis leads by 5.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Simmons. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Simmons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Here's Pippen. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:57 left in the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. With the hook shot. Oh, sent away with authority. The finish. Giannis end-to-end.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Boy, that's leadership right there. coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Memphis making a switch here. Here's Bird. To the wing on the left. Porzingis for three. Nails it from three.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Simmons looking around. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Jordan. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Outside Simmons. Here's Bird to take the lead. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
We got exactly what we expected. Bird doing what he does in the clutch. Cold-blooded.
Out to the right wing. Yes!
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
And the visitors call time here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ingram on the wing. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So Memphis wins it. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.